Is this thing on?
I showed up there when I was 17 on the Blackfeet Res.
And where is that?
That's in Montana.
Okay, the Blackfeet Reservation in Montana.
Yeah, Blackfeet Reservation in Montana. And I showed up there not knowing much about my identity, but longing for that when I was 17. We drove onto the res, and you know, growing up not seeing a lot of Native people, it was beautiful to just see nothing but Blackfeet people farming the land, the bankers, people working in shops, just having normal people.
Was it what you expected?
No, I think, you know, growing up, you only have images of what you see on TV.
A kind of stereotype.
Yeah, a kind of stereotype that, you know, riding horses only, or
right.
Even some of the traditional...
The feathers, and everybody's in beads and turquoise.
But they didn't even know me, and they took me in and taught me some of my language. They taught me about the history of our tribe, and they just adopted me. And they said, you don't have to prove who you are. We want all of our young people, Native people, to feel proud of who they are, and you're always welcome here. And
to experience it too. You just came back from Standing Rock.
Yeah.
And we have yet to discuss that.
Yeah.
I'm really excited to hear all about that.
I decided to go to Standing Rock because I was very caught up in my own life. I'm an actor here in LA, and I just felt a calling. It was a very spiritual thing for me, and I felt a need to go there, and I almost chickened out, actually.
Why?
It looked I was a little nervous. I've never done anything like that before. I've never gone and put myself out there on the front line, and I didn't know what to expect. You know, but the camp is centered around prayer, and I did my first sweat lodge, which was really an amazing experience. Before you go in, you have to kind of strip down to your boxers. It was freezing, so I said, really? Okay. So I got down to my boxers, I went in there, and it's complete darkness, and you really reach out to whatever you feel the Creator is for you. But I prayed about the water protectors, I prayed about the police on the other side, but I walked out of that tent and practically naked, and I thought I'd be freezing, but I felt warm. And I felt like something big was gonna happen. So I went to the bridge, and it looked a little bit, it looked like War of the Worlds. I mean, walking around the corner, it was pitch black, you just saw shining lights shining down on the hill, and I walked around the corner, and all I saw were huge water hoses on militarized vehicles spraying down on people, and
in freezing temperatures.
In freezing temperatures, yeah. And I couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe that it wasn't it was an anger, but it was also, how could human beings treat other human beings? You know, it was a little bit of a shock. I was digging rivets in the ground to make it give more traction to the Jeeps coming in with the injured, and one of the guys injured came in and said, "Are you digging my own grave? What are you doing?" And I was like, are you kidding me? You're joking about this right now, but it's amazing.
Yeah,
right?
we do have sort of a dark humor. I'm a professional comedian, and that's that's where I get it. I attribute like my native dark humor there. You have to have a sense of humor about the things that have happened to us, because this is not the first time we've come up against our own government. This is not the first time, and for me, that's part of what I enjoy about being Native, is that I'm completely aware that there are others that have come before me that are brave, that are survivors, that are heroes. Like, the fact that I exist at all is a miracle. Whew. Well, I mean, thank you so much for coming here today and sharing so honestly and truthfully.
Yeah.
Cheers.
Thank you, Sheila. You're the best.
Yay.
Yay.